Pick up, guys. Welcome to the Football Overseas YouTube channel. Before we start, make sure you smash the subscribe button, like this stream, and we'll be live for Man United versus Fulham match preview. And obviously, I have my friend, a fellow United fan, AK. How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Obviously, we just did our
I'm
preview
doing.
on the channel, my channel as well. Make sure you guys go check that one out if you haven't done so already. Sorry, if you haven't done so already. But we're here, we're live. Let's worry about this one. Let's get this one out of the way, bro. What we're doing good.
Yeah, yeah. So, how are you feeling ahead of this game? What are your thoughts?
Me, I'm just like I say, it's more to. I'm just taking it game by game, bro. You know, obviously, last game we beat what was it? We beat Arsenal away. We beat City at home. Two very good wins. But like I say, it's never about beating the big sides. It's always about beating the sides that you don't expect to beat. You expect to beat. You know, like this weekend, Fulham. We must win this game. We must win this game. We don't really have much of a choice. Let's just be honest with you, bro. We have to win this game. I have to get 3 points. Just keep on climbing up the table and try and see where we end up. Like I said, Champions League is probably the goal for United now at the end of the season. And look, if we get it, we get it. I have my different thoughts in top four, but that's just me. I don't know about you. I don't know what you everyone else thinks in the chat about top four and whatnot. But you, man, just yeah, you leave your thoughts in the comments, people, and then yeah, hit the like button and subscribe to Kyle's channel, people.
Yeah. Heading to this game, for me what I want is a win in this game. It obviously we're playing against Fulham. Fulham is not a predictable. It's not an easy team to play against because if you underestimate them, you can be shocked by Fulham, especially with the pacey wingers. And I think I talked about this on your channel as well. Whether Oscar Bob starts or not, I it is 50-50 chance. Even if he comes
I
off
it
the
will be,
bench, it's
man.
50-50.
They
Huh?
still, they still have players like Iwobi, man, who can make things scary. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, they do. They do definitely have players who can make it scary. Like players like, for example, um, Harry Whistle, Kevin, mostly the wingers, and
Yeah,
then
they'll be
Raul
great.
Dominez. Yeah. So basically, the wingers will be the ones to fear about because obviously United has injuries. We have we have Dogo out. We have Zaxi out. Zaxi's out until Zaxi's out until the West Ham game.
West Ham.
Dogo's yeah yeah Dogo will be back for the Bournemouth game. The little might be back for the Everton game. So I think and then yeah Dogo or Leeds. Dogo might be back for Bournemouth or Leeds. Then Cunha is a 50-50. I doubt that he'll be suspended, but
No,
I
don't think so. Don't think so. I think they'll just fine him. I don't think suspension is good. Okay, if they suspend him, then then my lineup from my channel preview will be a bit different on here. If let's say we're live and then 20 minutes into the live we see like Cunha suspended, I might change my prediction. I might change my lineup. I might change my thoughts on the game, or I might change my thoughts on the lineup. Excuse me, not the game, but yeah.
no, but it's good to prepare for both sides because, as we know, for football it's an unpredictable sport and anything can happen, especially with this football federation of the English. Yeah, but I doubt he's suspended for this game. I think he's fully in. I think the only injuries we have is Dogo, the lead and Zaxi. Apart from that, I think the
I
whole
think
team is basically in for
I
the
think we'll wait for
back-to-back
Carrick's
games.
conference. I think we'll wait for Carrick's press conference to confirm whether Cunha is suspended or not. I don't think that's down to the news to report that Cunha is out suspended. I think Michael Carrick himself will break the news. That's how I see it.
So he basically he'll know beforehand.
Yeah, because we could find out by tonight. Because tomorrow is tomorrow the Premier League is here, right? So we don't know what the news or the verdict will be.
Yeah, but you see, it is a petty reason to suspend someone for if they do decide to suspend him,
Yeah.
especially if considering, yeah, for that being passionate in front of the cameras.
Mm. No, I agree. It's passionate for the camera. It's not really how we can argue about it. You know what I mean?
Yes. So looking at Fulham's game, like what is your like each part of Fulham's game do you think United should pay key attention to?
Which which position should United pay attention to against Fulham? You talking about the players at Fulham
No,
for Fulham?
like no, like you know how different kinds of managers play different kinds of football, different kind of phases of football,
Yes.
those things. So looking at Fulham's the last 5 games, the last 5 to 8 games, like where should United pay extra attention to?
I just think their low block. That's what we have to worry about. Sesko, we need some physicality in the box. Sesko will be one of that. Like against Burnley, they played a low block against us, and
Yeah.
and then we scored 2 goals. You need players that can break a low block. You need a tall striker that can break a low block. And if we get the first goal, that breaks the deadlock, and they have to attack. So that pushes them higher up, and we can go get the second goal off the counter. You know what I'm trying to say?
Oh, I think you mentioned that in the other game in your stream as well, but you
Yes.
are so confident about it.
I'm not confident about it because United tend to struggle against low blocks. But you know what? Whatever we can do, we have to do. Whatever we can do. Because we're not amazing. We're not an amazing side, but you know what? If we can continue the good run of form against the last 2 games and continue, going on and picking up more results, and we'll see in it. We'll see, bro. Well, all we have to do is we can see right now. I can't
So
really say much on how Fulham will line up, how Fulham will play against us. They have players returning. Iwobi. They have how do you call it? They have name again. They have Bassi. They have Jimenez, Anthony Robinson. They have some players that can hurt. Leno can have a good game as well. We have to be clinical in front of goal. Finish our chances, man. That's what we need to do.
yeah, obviously they have aggressive centre backs. Yeah, I think you mentioned that as well in your stream. People like
You
Basi.
you mentioned that one.
Oh, I mentioned that.
You mentioned that one on my stream.
Yeah. So yeah, people like Basi, people like also the Nigerian left winger. Is it
It
the
will
right winger? Chak
it will be
Chakis.
it will be
Huh?
it will be.
Yeah, it will be, and also there's one from AC Milan,
Um, I forgot.
Samuel.
I forgot
No,
from
his
AC
name.
Milan. Oh, Chukwueze.
Yeah,
Samuel.
Chukwueze. Yeah,
Chukwueze.
Chukwueze. Yeah. So I think those ones could also be. I think it's also up to United. It will be like an aggressive game as well if you look at it, because I think Fulham will take the game to United, and they won't be scared to sit back and wait to see what United does with the ball.
Mm, yeah, I agree. Sit back and see what we can do on the ball. 100%. 100% agree.
Yeah. Plus, I remember like it was 3 months ago where Fulham fans were wanting Michael Silva to be sacked.
Mm,
It is amazing how football has changed because
it will be
Fernandes,
good. Yeah.
yeah, for Fulham fans want him to stay, and it's the same Fulham fans that wanted Michael Silva to be sacked. It was under when he was having poor form at that time.
Yeah, no, I agree with you, man. It's funny how things can change, isn't it? It's really funny how things can properly change in football.
Yeah. And what's your thoughts on Michael? Silva as a manager?
I've been following him for quite some time since I was like a teenager, and now in my 20s. Um, look, I just think he's a manager that confuses me. I just don't know what way he actually plays. He's a very like defensive balance type manager. He likes to sit back. He likes to control games. I've watched his progress since he was at Everton. Since he was at what was he at Hull City? I don't remember where he was, but I think he was at Hull City or one of those clubs. I couldn't remember where he was at before joining Everton.
Yeah. Or was it Chakata?
No, I think he was at Hull City before joining Everton. I think if my memory serves me correct, I'll have to double check that. Not Swansea, definitely not any other team. I don't remember who else it was, but it probably is Hull City. Marco Silva going to Everton from Hull City.
Yeah. So far his management of Fulham. Like, what's your thoughts on his management of Fulham?
It's been decent. It's not been amazing, but it's been decent. Like he's getting results. He's getting results. He's not winning them anything. He's not taking them to another level. But he's done a decent job keeping Fulham up in the Premier League.
Makes
Done a
sense.
decent job keeping them up in the table. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think heading to this game as well. Um, United needs also passers as well, as I mentioned in the game.
Mm,
And I think the main battle in the field will be mostly the midfield.
yeah.
Whoever who dominates the midfield will win the game because it's a midfield that will pass the ball to the wingers and back from the wingers to the midfield. So I
Yeah.
think whoever whose midfield is edging and is more dominant will win the game. And
Yeah. No, I agree.
United midfielders they have to turn up. There's no excuses. They have to turn up
Menu,
and they
Bruno,
can't hold it against Fulham.
Bruno, Casemiro. They need to make sure that they can that they need to make sure that they can hold off Fulham, like aggressively, physically, and whatnot as well. You know what I mean? We need to have that aggressive type of, you know, like we need to have that aggressive midfield if you want to beat Fulham. You know what I mean? We need to have that aggressive. Casemiro has the aggressive. Bruno Fernandes can can ping a good pass from attacking midfield. Well, he can. He's a good. He's a number 10 that can take the ball forward. That can just try and help us on the counter. Um, Menu can try and help us control games in the midfield, like keep the ball. You need those type of players. You need a balanced midfield, and so far it's not been so bad. It's been quite good watching them play together. I think we can't really complain too much about the midfield, but still we need to address that in the summer. We need to address that midfield position in the summer still. I'm not saying that this midfield is a be all end all. No, we need to address that position in the summer because Casemiro is leaving, unfortunately. So we'll need to try and get that midfield sorted in the summer. How I see it.
Yeah, and also I think the midfield needs to be sorted in the summer. I agree with you on that point. I think United this summer, as much we should focus on the midfield and not other positions. If we can get 3 to 4 midfielders in the summer, it will be amazing news for United fans,
Yes.
especially heading to next season. The midfield has been neglected for the past 5 years. There hasn't been
More
good
than 5 years,
recruitment of the
bro.
midfield.
It's been more than 5 years, bro. It's not just been 5 years. It's been way more than 5 years the midfield's been neglected. But ever since Paul Pogba was signed, we never addressed that midfield position behind him. We never addressed the center defensive midfield position. We never addressed the CDM position, right? We never addressed that position.
Yeah.
We never properly gave that position. Like we never addressed it because Remember when we signed Paul Pogba, we never had like a Casemiro behind him. We had a Matic behind him. Matic wasn't amazing, right? We needed to go and sign a proper midfielder. Imagine we had Casemiro behind Paul Pogba at the time when he signed for United, and then you have a Herrera next to him, bro. Our midfield would be one of the best in the world. I'm not even joking. Like actually, like that's how good our midfield would have been if we had had a Casemiro behind a Pogba and Herrera. Remember that 2018
Yeah,
period.
I remember.
This is why we didn't address the midfield, bro, and this is why I said Mourinho was not backed, and other managers haven't been backed as well with midfield signings. It's that, but every time we sign, we have a good window. We never address the midfield for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. It pisses me off, bro, Kyle. I'll be honest with you. It really pisses me off.
It also pisses me off because every time we go to the same window saying United needs a midfield, we go to the same window saying we need these players, but we don't get the players. At the
Yeah.
end of the day, I think in the summer, I'll be honest, I think we needed attackers, but they were not the main critical part of what we needed. It was up by the way, but the most critical part we needed was a midfield, and we didn't get a quality midfielder last summer,
Yeah.
and that has been neglected. I think we signed the wrong midfielder in Ugarte. I don't think Ugarte was the right midfielder, and I think PSG got the better deal out of us
Mm,
because they went on to sign an upgrade of Ugarte, and we got the B option.
100%, bro.
Yeah.
100%.
So, like each players, are you afraid of in this Fulham's team?
Definitely Harry Wilson. Definitely Harry Wilson, bro. Harry Wilson is a guy that I'm thinking, yeah, this is gonna be difficult, man. This is gonna be difficult. This is gonna be 100% difficult. And trust me, when I say that I need to see, you know, I need to see us try and contain him. Because remember how what Morgan Rogers did to us. We need to be very, very
Yeah,
careful with Harry Wilson's shots outside the box because they could be dangerous, man. They can be dangerous, bro, and we have to be careful of that. And this is my point. Like, we just need to be careful of these players that can take shots from outside the box because we're prone to conceding good goals as well. We're prone to conceding goals from like outside the box, like Morgan Rogers did. Like for example, even how do you say it at Bournemouth, free kick against Brighton, we conceded a free kick. So we have to be very, very careful of shots from outside the box. How I see it.
also the way I see it as well is I think we need to be careful of how the midfielders pass to the wings as well. And we need to learn how to defend the counterattacks as well. Because I
Mm,
think, as I mentioned, and I kept mentioning on this game, on this stream, this is this is the first game where we'll see how Carrick does on the ball. Because Carrick will be dominating on the ball, and Fulham will be dominating off the ball. So we need to see how does Carrick defend those counterattacks. We need to see how Carrick as well manages to pull Fulham out of their hiding spot. If United can do that to Fulham like the way we did to Brighton and we smashed Brighton 4-2, I'm convinced we can smash Fulham as well if we play the same way we played against Brighton in the Premier League. But
yeah,
if we play the same way we played against Brighton in the FA Cup, we'll be smashed.
yeah. No, I agree with
Yeah,
you 100%. Because the way Bryson played against us, they were playing through our midfield as well. They were playing through our, the line because we just never really gave it a shot. Like we never really went for it against Brighton. We were so cautious that we just didn't focus on how good they could be. On the ball. I don't know if it makes sense, but Brighton is just so good on the ball. It's hard. It's just hard to be good in terms of like keeping the ball against. Hard to keep possession against them. We didn't do that against Brighton. We absolutely bottled it, and we bottled the FA Cup. We could have played Liverpool in the next round, bro. We could have played Liverpool in the next round. Brighton are no mugs. Like They completely played us off the park. They completely played us off the park. They completely just they completely ran through our midfield like it wasn't there. We had solutions off the bench. We just didn't. And one more Ahmad not there didn't help us. You know what I mean? Didn't help us big time.
Yeah,
And we need
I get
Carrick in
it.
before as well. And we need to get Carrick in before as well. So that's a disadvantage. You know what I mean? We didn't bring in Michael Carrick beforehand.
Yeah, and also for Fulham has been having good form as well. They've only lost once in the last 5 games.
Mm,
So do you think form ha- will also boost Fulham's confidence?
it can, it can. You know, like I said, we have to be careful of their counterattacks because they have pace. They have pace in behind, bro. That's the thing. You know what I mean? They have pace in behind, and that's something we have to be worried about. We have to be wary of.
Yeah, I was watching the Fulham versus Brighton game. I think heading to that game, Fulham was the underdogs. People were betting on mostly Brighton to beat the game, to beat Fulham, but Fulham shocked people. And I think it just proves to United fans is when Fulham is underdogs, Fulham can really play good football. And
Mm.
that's the thing that I keep mentioning on the stream. And what we are mentioning here is that we need to play good football at home. We need to start well. We need to learn how to pass well. We need to learn how to defend well. We need to learn how to man mark. Dalot, learn to man mark, please.
Mm.
Also, Dalot, learn how to close the balls into the box, please.
I hear you.
Yeah,
No, you're 100%.
and if we miss our on man marking, Fulham will gain one advantage. One man will be free, and that's how Fulham will score a goal. And if we end up losing because we our man marking has failed
But I hope
and
we
we're
don't.
outpaced.
I hope we can fix that. I hope we don't lose. I hope we just make. I hope we cover our mistakes, man. You know what I mean,
Hopefully we play with the same intensity we had against who
against
against
Man
Arsenal
City.
and Man City. Yeah, if
Yes.
we play against with that intensity, I feel like we can beat them. If we go back to back, if we just concentrate and defensively we are sharp, attacking we are sharp, we finish our chances. Bruno finish your chances. Bruno, if you cannot score, at least pass the ball for someone else to score.
Yeah.
Those two chances you have missed against Arsenal, Fulham will not give you those chances in this game.
Mm.
So if you can see that you cannot score from far, at least pass the ball, someone else can score.
Mm. I hear you, bro.
Yes, same to Bomo. If,
We
if
need
you cannot see the goal from far, pass the ball, someone else will score who can see the ball clearly.
we need to give him we need to give him Bruno the ball more. Try and find him. Try and find him more because
Yeah,
he makes things tick.
yeah, I agree with you. We need to do that as well, but also we need to finish our chances more because
Yeah,
the
100%.
chances were given against Arsenal and yeah, I guess Arsenal, Man City. I don't think Fulham will give us those chances. Fulham will not give us those spaces to dominate. Fulham will not give us those time to dominate.
Mm.
And
I
and
hear
that's
you.
what I kept telling you on these streams is yes, as much as we can miss those chances against Fulham, against Man City and against Arsenal, but we're not teaching ourselves good manners if we don't keep our players accountable for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in a season, you only play the top six twice in a season, and the rest of the league you play them like most of the time.
Mm.
And if you are missing those chances against the big six,
Yeah.
how will you expect to finish chances against other teams as well?
Be more clinical. I agree with that 100%. Wholeheartedly agree with you, bro. We have to
Yeah,
be more clinical and take our chances because they can hurt us. We don't. And that's been a similar story for many games this season. We don't take our chances and we get punished, especially against Everton at home. We didn't take our chances. We got punished by a really good goal from I don't know forgot from Dewsbury Hall from outside the box. This is what I'm trying to say. We have to really take our chances, be more clinical, and just try and you know and just get the game out. Like just try and batter them from the get go, and just and give them some despair. We need to be more. We need to be aggressive and and try and contain them. You know what I mean? That's how I see it. I don't know. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I agree with you. I 100% agree with you. I think we need to be more aggressive. I think we need to finish our chances well, and as well, we need to be sharp in consistency. We need to be sharp in the defense. We need to be sharp in other elements of the pitch, and we just know that our rivals are watching.
Mm,
Our rivals want us to lose as much as we want us to win. They'll be the first people to prey upon a United loss, and we cannot give our rivals a reason to be the headlines. We cannot give our rivals a reason to believe that United is just a two-game man. That United's form was just a two-game boost. United cannot do this against low block. United cannot do this against smaller teams. We need to show up Fulham against Fulham. We need to show up against Fulham, and we need to smash Fulham to send a statement to win that
yeah.
we can do what we did against Arsenal to lower teams as well. That's when the Premier League will wake up and realize that United is truly back. Back is
It changes a lot of games plan. It changes a lot of game plans for other people as well. Don't forget, because the way they approach us will be different too.
Yeah, like if Brentford sees that United smashed Fulham 3-0, Brentford will not do the same thing that they did to us in the last games. Brentford will change the game plans. Tottenham will change the game plan, and that's what we need.
Yeah, 100%, bro. 100%.
And it's up to these players to decide: will they continue to be a circus club or will they continue to be clowns?
Mm, agreed.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, we are paying their wages, so we demand good football. We demand attacking good football. We demand consistency, and they need to show us why they deserve to play one game, why they deserve to play more than one game per week next season.
Mm. And we need to play like you mentioned, the amount of times we play. We only play 3 times. We only play 1 time a week, right? We need to
Yeah,
play 2 times a season, and Europe is important, big time, big time.
yeah, true. Europe is important as well, but also I think we need to sh- the players need to show to us, do they deserve to play in Europe? Do they deserve to? Do they have the squad depth enough?
To be fair, it's not about these players. If we get into Europe, we must upgrade in every position because if you want to try and win the Champions League in the future, we need to try and build a squad to win the Champions League. And if we don't do that, we will never win it. Just qualifying for the Champions League does not mean anything. We cannot just keep qualifying for it, not doing anything about it. We have to do something about it in the Champions League. We have to qualify and do something about it. Let's not just qualify and not build a squad enough to go and compete. That's the same old United story that we've been doing every single time we qualify for the Champions League. Like, what did I just do there? I just like crazy. Whatever was every time we qualify for the Champions League, every time we qualify, we never seem to rebuild. We never seem to do anything that gets us to win the Champions League or to get us over the line in any competition. Just keep on buying, improving, rebuilding. We don't do that. Why? It's because these owners are incompetent. Uh, these owners are crazy, man. These owners are not good enough. They're the reason why United have not been winning.
Yeah, true. I was just reading from. I was just reading something online, and I was stating that Benzema could be an option for United to get in the summer.
We're not gonna get Benzema now.
No, like he's going to be a free agent.
I don't think we'll get Benzema, bro. I'll be honest with you right now.
Anyway, so like what's your predicted lineup on this game?
Lamens, Mazraoui, Maguire, Martinez, Shaw, Casemiro, Maino, Bruno, Ahmad, Mbuemo, Mason Mount. I think Mason Mount starts this game. I'll be real with you.
Hmm. Okay, so for me, I've gone for Shaw, Laments, Shaw, Martinez, Maguire, Mazuari. I've kept the same midfield of Menu, Caserimo, and Bruno. And then
Mm,
I've done Bomo, Diallo, and Sesko.
okay.
Yeah, as you mentioned before, I think that Sesko has played against these low block teams before. He has
Burnley.
gotten two goals against Burnley. So I think when you have physical centre backs that you- that you're facing against, you need a physical striker to match the tempo of those opposition centre backs as well. And I think also the wings, you need people who are pacey, people who have control, those things.
Mm,
Yeah.
100%, bro. But score predictions? You want to get score predictions or you want to continue?
Yeah. Score predictions, I'll go for a 2-1 win for United. You?
In my head, 1-1. In my heart, 2-1 United. 2-1 United. I'm going to go 2-1 United.
Yeah, I know a win for United can remain can make us remain in top four, but our loss can drop us to fifth to sixth, and our draw can drop us to fifth.
100%, bro.
So it is a must win if we want to remain in top four football. So it's
Facts.
up to them, and yeah. So anyway, so thank you, AK, for joining the stream.
Anytime,
That's
bro.
been
Guys, if any of you are new in the chat, I'm 7 subscribers away from 550 subscribers. 7 subs away. If we can get there by the end of January, that'd be great. 500 subscribers, guys. Come on. And subscribe to this man right here. You know, he works hard, gets his channel to where he needs to get it to. He's almost at 1K. He's getting there very, very soon. 21 to 950. Guys,
yeah,
bless up every single time. Smash the likes and subscribe. Hit the like button. It's important you do so. But yeah, big up, man. I'll see you
yeah,
on
big up,
Monday.
man.
I'll
Yeah,
see you
I'll
for
see you
the
on
review show on
Monday.
my channel, yes? Monday for the review show on my channel.
Yeah. You'll see me. Yeah.
All right, man. Bless up.
Alright, anyway, let me let you leave as
No,
I wrap it up. I'm sure you have something else to
no, no,
do.
no, no. Don't worry about it. It's all good. I'm good. I'm good to go. No worries.
Okay, okay. So pick up, guys. Well, thank you for joining the stream. And obviously, if you're going to the protest, please don't enter the stadium. The value of protesting is to protest from outside the stadium. The minute you buy a ticket, the minute you enter the stadium, there's no purpose to protesting against this game.
Mm,
Because the Glazers are getting their money, and Ineos is getting their money. At the end of the day, they'll be hearing extra money going to the bank account. And
yeah.
even if you are outside the stadium, but you have already bought a ticket, it beats the purpose of protesting. It's better off you stay at home and watch the game at home. Yeah,
100%.
so
Again, at home and yeah. Big up,
yeah,
bro.
so my message to my the 1958 is we need to organize protests better. You need to start encouraging fans to stop buying match tickets. You need to start encouraging fans to stop entering the stadiums. Like if we can go 90 minutes without entering the stadium, without buying a match ticket, without watching, if we have a full blackout on a match day, man, Glazers will lose money, Ineos will lose a lot of money, and if you do that for 2 to 3 home games, 5 game home games, it will put pressure on Sir Jim Ratcliffe to do something to fix the situation. Like we saw the other day, the Glazers had to fly from USA to Manchester for crisis talks with Sir
Michael
Jim
Carrick.
Ratcliffe because he wasn't getting enough sponsors for United, and that is where
We
you
don't
hurt Glazers.
keep trying to keep doing your job. Keep trying to cancel these sponsors. You know what I mean? We can't have the Glazers here no more. I'm sick of them, bro. Sick of them,
Yeah,
Kyle. I'm sick of them, Kyle. Sick of them.
and we need
Kyle.
and we need to unite as a fan base.
Big
As a
time.
fan base, we need to unite and tell Ineos and Glazers, we are tired of your ownership. We are tired of your marriage. Both of you need to go out of the club. As husband and wife, you need to escort each other out. We're
Facts.
divorcing you guys, whether you like it or not. It is a forced divorce.
Get the Dubai group in, man. We need the Dubai group to be here for the small percentage, man. Or at least try and get them to buy the whole club because I'm sick of having this here, man. Really, I'm sick of them. Sick and tired of that.
No, but I don't think Arabs they don't buy a small percentage of the club. They mostly
Yeah,
buy
that's true.
most.
Full
Yeah,
sale only, man. Get the full sale done and dusted. We need the full sale ASAP. Big time.
yeah. Like I have never been a good supporter of Ineos ever since
Yeah,
from the
man.
start of it. I wanted Qatar. I wanted Arab ownership. I saw Arab ownership is the best style of ownership for United. Not because we don't have the money. We have the money. Let's be honest. United has the money. We just need someone who knows how to spend the money well. We need somebody who knows how to organize sports well. And
Mm,
Arabs, they know how to do the business well. We have seen how the Arabs have arranged PSG. We have seen how the Arabs have arranged other football clubs.
yeah,
And at the end of the day, for those who are going to protest, tell the 1958 your way of protesting ahead of this game is a poor way of protesting. Whether it hurts their feelings or not, it's a poor way of protesting.
hundred
If you
percent,
want
bro.
to be, if you want to be a serious fan group, it needs to cancel match day tickets. It needs to
Do
make
what we
sure
did
the
against
empty
Liverpool
the
during
stadium
lockdown.
is empty.
Do what we did against Liverpool during lockdown.
Yeah,
Do that. Be that type of person. You know, be that type of group of fans. Be that
yeah,
group of fans, like how you were
and
against
and,
Liverpool.
cancel the game. If
Big
you
time.
wanted to, if you wanted to do a big standout protest, you could have done that in the Manchester derby when the
Facts.
Glazers were in town. You could have done that. No one was stopping you,
100%, bro.
and no one is stopping you from organizing small protests here and there. It does. You guys don't have the motive to organize small protests. And at the
Mm.
end of the day, I think as a fan base, we deserve better representation. And yeah, so I think that wraps it up for this stream. I'm going to end it now because I think I have another stream at around 10:30 a.m. So I need to go eat lunch. And yeah, big up to all of you guys who have joined. And I'll see you
Big
guys
up.
next.